Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Friday. Willow joined us today. She's actually here. She is sound asleep. Welcome in. I'm so excited for today. I hope everybody had a wonderful week. First of all, my makeup today is thanks to my new palette that I told you guys about from Glisten. I was so excited to try it out. And it's a water activated eyeliner palette, and I custom chose the colors that I wanted. And this is like two different yellows that I got, and I absolutely love them. It was so much fun doing this. Definitely going to be doing some fun things with more colors in the coming days. But anyway, today we are going to be playing. So obviously we're going to be playing Hogwarts Legacy as usual. Don't worry. I know we've missed, I think, at least 2 weeks of Hogwarts Legacy, maybe 1 week. I can't remember. But we've missed Hogwarts Legacy. I've missed it. I want to play really badly. So we will be playing Hogwarts Legacy. But first, before Hogwarts Legacy, we will be playing the demo for Penelope Pendrick, The Art of Deceit. So this game was created by a fan of the Nancy Drew games, similar to Alex Hill. And this, I believe it's a girl that made it. She did an amazing job from what I've seen from the trailers and all the little snippets of the characters and everything. And I'm very, very excited. Yeah, she did an incredible job. So we're going to play the demo today. I'm excited for the full game to come out, but I have been seeing multiple different games that have been created recently that are inspired by the Nancy Drew games. So I've been keeping up with different ones of them. And this is one of those. And I've been waiting to hear news about it. So really, really excited to see how it is. So anyway, have you guys heard of the game? Have you? Everybody's commenting on my makeup. You look like a fairy. Oh, thank you so much. Loving the yellow. Oh, thank you. Looks stunning, Rams Dancer. Thank you so much. So the yellow is like my favorite. It's one of my favorite colors. And I feel like with my skin tone, it just goes really nicely. Hi, Giuseppe. Welcome in. I got this shirt yesterday or day before yesterday at Target. I needed some shopping therapy. And so I went, and I love that butter yellow is the color of the year this year, because last year I found out that butter yellow was like one of my colors that looks good on me, and I couldn't freaking find it anywhere. And then this year they were like, KitchenAid announced that it was their color, and then all the stores started carrying it, and I was like, yes, yellow everywhere. I love it so much. Anyway, had my eye on this one for a while. Can't think of a better person to watch play. Thank you so much. Also, I love your username. Here, friend. Yay. Not heard of this one, but I'm very excited to watch you play the demo. Oh, yay. Yeah, I'm really excited. I mean, if you like Nancy Drew, I'm sure that this looks like a game that you would like. Thank you so much, Kaylee, and all the other people that are commenting on my makeup over on TikTok. Thank you so much. No, this is not the end game. That one is Alex Hill, Whispers at White Oak Inn. We finished that one. We completed it, and it is over on my YouTube channel if you missed that. And that was a fun one. I liked it a lot. So yeah, anyway, without further ado, let me bring the game up, and let's see here. I might have to put it into windowed mode, so bear with me if it's not in the correct window shape when it first pops up. And I love the music. So cool looking. Okay, I'm gonna click on options, and I'm going to make it windowed so you guys can see it better. Okay, there we go. Should be good now. Alrighty. Butter yellow is such a pretty color. Yes, gingham. Gingham is everywhere as well. I actually just bought a gingham skirt as well. I bought a red gingham skirt that was like a ruffled one. I saw it on Target's website, and I saw it in person as well on the mannequin, and I wanted it so bad. And this past week, I just didn't get a chance to go. And yesterday I finally went, and they were all out of stock. And I was so bummed. And then I looked behind the thing that was like holding the skirts, and there was one that had fallen down. And it was technically a size too big for me, but I tried it on and it fit me like perfectly. And so I was like, I'm buying it. I was so excited. My room is banana yellow. Oh, I love it. Repainting it next year to blue. I love gingham. I was telling my mom that gingham's coming back in because she was like saying that when she was young, like gingham was a big deal, and she loves gingham. She was like, oh, it's coming back. Yay. All right. So, this is Penelope Pendrick in The Art of Deceit. Can everyone hear? Can everyone see? Let me know if there's anything that is off at any time. Loved the intro music. That was beautiful. Also love this menu. All right, start a new game. Classic detective or seasoned investigator? Well, you guys know me. You know I'm always gonna go with the easier version of whatever it is. I'm not trying to make my life harder. Classic detective, normal difficulty. The setting includes in-game notes that keep track of important plot points and story details as the game progresses. Okay, we love that. Checklist that stays updated with all the current tasks. And then if you do hard mode, it includes a pencil and paper, not provided. Love that. Okay. Would you like to learn how to play before continuing? Sure. Does it have, it might not have this yet because this is just a demo. Okay. This is a work of fiction. References to real people are purely for the sake of storytelling and do not claim to be actual events. Demo. Penelope Pendrick, a writer by trade, somehow found herself faced with the suspicious death of her elderly neighbor. As the sole individual to question the story, Penelope had to step into the role of investigator to prove that all was not as it seemed. After piecing together the truth about Mrs. Jenkins' death, Penelope decided that her harrowing adventure was something worth writing about. Yesterday, she received a phone call from a small police force impressed by her publication and desperate for help. Today, she flies out to Connecticut to embark on her first official case. Ooh, exciting. Ooh, East Coast air. Ooh, I love this interface. This is cool looking. So we got menu over here, and then we've got notes over here. Ooh, cool. We can go through our notes. Checklist. Ooh, nice. Questions. Ooh, okay. Very nice. I like the little clock too. We've got a key. I'm assuming we have to use the key on the door. Aha. Ooh, is this our room? Whoa, why is the ceiling falling in? Oh, our luggage. Music was a bit loud. Okay, let me know next time the music comes up if it's too loud. Music is giving butterfly. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much, Ariel, over on TikTok. I know, strong Nancy vibes for sure. I love your username, Lulu wants cake. Okay, I can't not read that phrase without reading it in Lulu's voice. Oh, telephone already? Do we have a... ooh, red telephone. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Miss Pendrick. This is Sergeant Russell. I'm going to be your contact down at the Carlisle Police Department during your stay here. Glad to see you had no problem finding your accommodation, and I hope you've had some time to get acquainted with the police.
Happy to hear from you. I've been speculating about this case all day. This suspense is killing me. Good to meet you. If I couldn't find my room, that would make for a bad first impression.
I'm happy to hear from you, Sergeant. I've been speculating about this case all day. The suspense is killing me. Ooh, sorry. No pun intended.
Fortunately, from what we can tell, your unattended pun does not apply. Yet. But we do need to move quickly to make sure it stays that way. To put it mildly, the past week has been overwhelming. 3 people gone missing, one right after the other. Only a couple days in between each. Our entire department is 3 people, for crying out loud. We're not equipped to handle something like this. What we're equipped for is either graffiti related or has to deal with noise ordinance.
3 people in a week? All in this little town?
We've never seen anything like it. The worst part is that there's so many unknowns. Our gut is telling us that these disappearances are connected. You'd think they have to be, right? But try explaining that to the county chief. Without concrete proof, he just sees this all as a whole lot of coincidence, and potentially not even a crime. We're getting no outside help with this, no matter how much we beg.
Ah, okay. Well, that answers why you brought me up here, rather than literally any cop in the state. That one was the real mystery.
Desperate times calls for desperate measures, they say. No offense.
None taken, trust me.
Officer Vasquez was the one to read your publication. He relayed it to me afterwards, and we all agreed that you seemed to have some pretty solid intuition. It was his idea to reach out. Anyway, let's get down to business. I'll be sending you some documents that we...
Huh?
Unauthorized call time expended. Please enter 4-digit PIN to continue to use line.
The heck? What? 4-digit PIN? The name of this game is Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit. It's a new game. It's made by a creator who was inspired by the Nancy Drew games, which is why it looks so similar to Nancy Drew. But it is its own original storyline and characters and everything. And it's not out yet. This is a demo. But you can play the demo at itch.io. It's available. And I think it will be available in a few days on Steam as well.
I don't want to sleep now.
Okay, I won't make you.
I need something for this.
A remote, maybe? Kitchen! Dawn. Instead of dawn, it's dawn. That's funny. Ooh. Interesting. Don't know why we would need to turn on the faucet. Okay. Anything else over here? Pot. And a stove. Maybe we need to bake something? That ceiling is worrying me. Why is it literally falling in? How do I... Oh, I can look at this. Oh.
Weird.
Creepy. It's watching me. Okay. Yeah, that's for sure gonna fall on me in my sleep. Okay, so we have our luggage. I guess we don't need anything from our luggage. Yeah, it's just... And then what's this? This is our bathroom? Oh, bathroom. Bathroom sounds. Lovely. It's a real vintage telephone. I know. I was thinking about that too. Yes. So it was made, as far as I know, don't quote me on this, but it was made by a single creator. Ooh, I don't know. I know her name's Julia, but I can't remember her full username. But if you look up Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit, you should be able to find her. She has a page on Instagram. And yes, and I know like there's different people that did like the music and things for her, but she made like everything in the game as far as I know. And the story and all that. Okay, so we can't use the phone anymore.
Unauthorized call time expended. Please enter 4-digit PIN to continue to use line.
Okay. Yeah, I do love the way the phone looks. Okay, so we need to get a 4-digit PIN. Can we go out here? Ooh, nice. Ooh. Okay, so we can't go in any of these rooms probably. I'm guessing we don't have keys to them. Let's see. Ooh, lobby. This is giving Haunted Mansion vibes with the like ladders and stuff everywhere. Straw? Okay, we're gonna need that later. What's this? Ooh, what's this room over here? Oh, dead end. Okay. Ooh, wastebasket. We love a good wastebasket. Shopping
Something
list.
about this shopping list is unusual. I'd better hold on to it.
Oh, 3 cherries. That's very unusual. Pomegranate, carrot, 30 grapes, orange, 2 pears, cabbage, 8 bananas, pineapple, plum, 5 blueberries. Who buys 5 blueberries? Very strange. Okay. What else is here? Can we go outside? Oh, we can go outside. Oh, there's a whole street. Rosewood Apartments, 10 Ramridge Road. Was that... Wait, is that what was on the ground? Oh, I'm confused. Am I just picking that up? Okay, I guess that's all we can get out there. Okay. Oh.
Looks like no one is using this right now.
I'm just gonna confiscate that. Room 203, check supplies. Okay, so room 203 is what that's for. Here is the 2016. Okay, so this game is set in 2016. That's super random. What even happened in 2016? Why is that like a significant year? Historic 2016. Okay. So let's go back upstairs. 203. Can we go up more stairs to get to 203? I hear like a rustling noise. Oh, let's go up here. Wait, what is that? Hold up. What is that? Wires that were cut? Oh my. Okay, am I able to go 201, 202, 203? Okay, key. So they're redoing some stuff in here. Oh, we're gonna take something from here maybe? Or maybe we need this later. ToolSafe Pro, living a latch-free life. The ToolSafe Pro latch-free toolbox. Oh, interesting. How to operate. Okay, I'm taking a picture of this because I feel like I'm gonna have to open this toolbox eventually, and I'm gonna need to know that. Is it this one? Joe's stuff. Joe, don't touch or I'll eat your lunch. Dead. Okay. So number 1, this is cool. Number 1 is on the side. So if it's facing you, it's this one. Then number 2 is the top. Wait, is it the top right or left? I don't know. I think it's the right one. And then 3 is on the front. Oh crap. 3 is on the, so it's on the side of this. How do can I see? It's on the side of the thingy that's sticking down. That's confusing. Okay, wait a minute. 3 is on the side. So this side of this. So I think this. Okay. 4. Sorry, this took me a second. 4 is where the handle. So on the side, the opposite side. Oh crap. I think it's on the opposite side. On this side. 4. 5 is on this side. On the top. 6 is, I think that's correct. 6 is on the side. I'm so confused. 6 is on the side. Oh, this is, okay. It's on here. It's on the bottom, so this. And then 7 is on the opposite side. So, wait. Wait, I did something wrong. Oh no! Okay, and then 8 is on the other side. I think I did something wrong. Okay, let me back up and do this again. Is it a long-haired Dotson? Yes, it is. Yes, she is. Are you a long-haired Dotson? You're so cute. Yes, her name is Willow. It's the streamer with the fire makeup. Oh, thank you so much, Claire. This game is Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit. It's not out yet. This is a demo, but you can get the demo at itch.io. If you look up Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit, you should be able to find it online. Yeah, super exciting. Knowing this is from 2016, I really hope we get to explore a naked eyeshadow palette or talk to a suspect with a hella smoky eye. I'm dead. That'd be so funny. Summer of Pokemon Go. Set in 2016, looks like 1916. Exactly. I'm dead. Okay, so let's do this again. Sorry, this is confusing me. Okay, so number 1 is on the side where it says ToolSafe Pro. It's here. Should be here. Yeah. Number 2 is the top, but it's on the side. You should be looking at the side with, yeah, the side with this one. So it's up here. 3, if you're looking at the side that has this, it should be on, oh, this is the one that confuses me. So it's on the opposite. I think it's this one. 4 is if you have this here and that there, 4 is going to be on the opposite side. On the side. 5 is going to be, if I'm looking at it like this and I can see this one, it's going to be this one. 6 is going to be on the side down here, I think, right? Oh, wait, no. Oh, no. Is that where 6 is supposed to be? So that can't be where... Which one did I click for that before? I clicked 4, I think. Crap, I think I got that wrong. Ugh, let me try it again. Okay. So 1 is here. 2 is at the top. the side that has, so this side, that's correct. So 2 is here. 3, this side on, oh wait, I think I'm wrong about that. Wait, 3 is on, if the end looks like this, then 3 is gonna be on the other side. And here, I think. I think that's correct. 4 is gonna be on the side. If we turn it around. We have those 2 at the top. We have that one there. Okay, perfect. So 4, this is the one that I got confused. So 4, so 6 is the one here. 4 is this one. Okay. 5 is on this side as well, but it's up here. And then 6 is this one. Okay. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, 7 is on the top, but it's on the opposite side of 3. So 3 was there, so this is 7. And then 8 is on, if you're looking at it where it says ToolSafe Pro, it's on this other opposite side. It's here.
That's it.
We did it! Perfect.
Sorry,
All that
Joe.
for lubrication oil. Perfect. Sorry, Jojo's gonna eat my lunch now. Okay, was that all we needed in here? So we've got lubrication oil, we've got a straw, and we've got a weird grocery list. What was over here? Nothing? Oh. How to remove rust. Oh, are we gonna need to remove rust from something? Forever chasing the high of the summer of 2016. I'm dead. If this is set in 2016, I better hear Closer by the Chainsmokers. I am dead. Hi from Brazil. Hi, welcome in. It's your dream dog. Oh, I love that. She was my dream dog too, and I love her to death. Okay, how to remove rust. So we're gonna definitely have to do this, but I don't know when or where. I guess we'll just keep a lookout. Okay. Okay, we can't go in there. What's at the end? Oh my. Okay. That's marked off. Let's turn around. Whoa, this looks like it's falling over. I will say one criticism I have is the I'm so used to Nancy Drew where when you go to click on, when something is clickable, your icon turns red. So I keep looking for something to turn red, but instead it just turns into a magnifying glass, which is a bit confusing for me just because I'm not used to it. Okay, there was nothing down here, right? Wait, what am I hearing? I don't know what that was. It was like a rustling sound. Okay. And when we went outside, is there nothing out here? We just see this. But I don't know what that's good for or where that takes us. Apparently it doesn't take us anywhere. All right, let's see. So we still need the 4-digit pin for the phone. Is that anywhere? It's not anywhere up here. We can't look at the computer either. Where's my, oh, what's this? What is this? Why does it have a star next to it? Oh, I can look at stuff.
The can is missing something.
Oh, really? Can I add this to it? Oh, is there like a... Can I... Wait, close. Can I add this to this? No, I can't. Because don't those usually have some kind of a... Okay, we looked at this already. And then, where's our checklist? Notes? Let's see here. The room that I'm camped out in while I'm here in Carlisle certainly isn't something out of the Waldorf Astoria, but I'll survive. If I had a mold allergy, it'd be another story. Nice to know I'll have 100 eyes watching me sleep every night. Those eye patterns in my room are really strange. They're bolted to the wall, too. Oh, creepy. Apparently, to use the phone again, I'll need to find some kind of 4-digit code. Yet another quirk of this place, I guess. 3 people have gone missing all in the same week here in Carlisle. It sounds like the county police chief thinks these disappearances are purely coincidence. It'll be my job to find proof otherwise. The 3rd floor of this apartment has seen better days. I hope the other stairways are a little more structurally sound. Explore my room.
That's not done yet. That's not done yet.
Oh, there's something else I need to see in my room. Find the pin, explore the rest of the apartment
That's
building.
not done yet. That's not done yet.
Nothing's done yet, apparently. Okay, so let's go back to our room. Where was our room again? Is it this room? No. Which one was it? Was it 102? Crap, I can't remember. 102? Paper's rattling.
Hello? Take a hint. Do you have a second?
Fine. What? Who even are you? Actually, you know what? Don't tell me. You've already wasted enough of my time.
It's nice to meet you too. I'm really sorry to bother you. I just have one quick question.
I'm really sorry to bother you. I just have one quick question. Then I'll get out of your hair.
Well, spit it out. What do you want?
I just moved into the room next door
My condolences to both me and you.
and I was kicked off the landline. It's asking for some kind of pin to activate it again.
If I tell you how that thing works, can we agree that this door is now permanently off limits?
Grumpy, grumpy. I can't really promise that.
You don't need to ask me twice.
Now you're getting me. The phone code is 9, followed by your room number.
Oh.
Thank you. There's no way I would have guessed that on my own. Hey, I never caught your name.
Did I drop it?
That exchange really brightened up my day.
The game is called Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit. Are we positive this is not my room? Where is my room? 104? Is that my room? Me just searching around my room for forever. Does it say... it just says my room. It doesn't say what room. I also don't have the key anymore. Close. Is it over here? No. Is it this one? No. I cannot remember which one it was. Didn't we came out of the stairs. Was it towards the beginning over here? Maybe it was 101. Ah, there it is, 101. Okay, so it's at the beginning of the hall. Okay, I gotta remember that for next time. This is called Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit. Welcome in, Joanna. Thank you so much for the follow. By the way, I am currently live on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube, so you can feel free to watch wherever you most desire. Okay, so our room number is 101. 9 followed by 101 is the PIN code, right?
Unauthorized call time expended. Please enter 4-digit PIN to continue to use line.
910.
Caller authorized.
Just checking every room in the hotel. Just like going into people's rooms, rattling all the doorknobs. They're like, what are you doing? Okay, phone numbers. Wait, I have no phone numbers? You're telling me I have no phone... How did I talk to the policeman? I'm so confused. Okay, let's go back to notes and go back to... Okay, explore my room.
That's not done yet.
That's not done yet, apparently. So I need to explore something else in my room. Ah, here we go. Oh, we got a TV remote. Okay. Ooh. I thought that said Diablo's Pizza. Pablo's Pizza. Large pizza, $5.99. Was it that cheap in 2016? That's so cheap. Oh, we have a phone number for it too. Does it automatically detect that phone number? Please say it automatically detects it. I don't want to have to write it down. Let's see if it does. It does! Okay, can I click on it? Oh, I have to actually click. Okay. 3, 6, 6, 3.
Now isn't the best time.
It's always the best time for pizza, though. This is like people murdered, and I'm like ordering pizza. Okay, we need the remote.
I need something for this.
Strong?
I
No.
need something for this.
What could you possibly need? I guess a videotape. Okay. Is there anything in the fridge? Yeah, can't look in the fridge. We already looked over here. I mean, at least I'm pretty sure we looked over here. Maybe I missed something, but no, we looked at the sink already. Okay, let's see if it checked it off now because we found those other two things.
That's not done yet.
No, it's not done yet. Okay. What are we missing? Is there something in my...
Weird.
Okay. We already looked in there. We looked in here already. What could I possibly be missing? Went to the fridge. Oh, this. Notes. Sergeant Russell! Okay, why was that not on the top note? Why is it at the bottom? Alright, we got our typewriter. That is a cool looking typewriter. Alright, so now we can call him back. So. No, this is not Nancy Drew. It's Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit.
Carlisle Police Department.
It's just a demo.
Sergeant Russell speaking.
Hi, Sergeant. It's Penelope again.
Penelope! We got a guy here who bet you were already hightailing it back to Virginia.
She's from Virginia?
Zimmerman!
I live in
You owe
Virginia.
me 20.
Not quite yet. Although I'll probably end up questioning that decision. Sorry about that, by the way. Getting cut off like that. The landline here is a little funky.
You're back. And that's all that matters. Now, what had I been saying?
You're in the middle of praising my intuition. Something about documents.
Something about documents, I think?
Yes, right. Missing person reports we have filled out for the individuals. I'll be sending you some copies soon, so look out for that.
These 3 people that went missing, what can you tell me about them?
The first call we received concerned Mr. Gerald Cook. He's an older gentleman, late 60s, who owns a bookstore on Main Street. The second, more concerning call was from Mrs. Eileen Davies, in reference to her son, Terrence. The boy had apparently not come home after school that day. He's only 15, which has really started to raise some red flags. Then, only 2 days after that, a third person was called in. The caller couldn't provide a name for the woman, only said that she's been coming to a specific diner for breakfast at 9 a.m. sharp every single day for years. This was the 3rd day in a row she hadn't shown, and the caller found this to be very out of character.
Poor Gerald.
Can you tell me more about Gerald Cook?
Never met the man personally, but I had heard his name prior to all this. His bookstore, Novel Books, is a bit of a hub in this part of town. The place is practically a rec center for the entire population of Carlisle over the age of 65. In fact, it was one of those old timers that made the call at the crack of dawn to tell us that Gerald had to open up shop as usual and was nowhere to be found.
This is Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit. It's a demo we're playing, and the game is coming out, I think, later this year. It is inspired by Nancy Drew. Take it, Gerald is normally very punctual.
Did the caller mention seeing any signs of a struggle or break-in?
We asked him to take a good look around for just that. He told us that the store was still completely locked up. Through the windows, everything looked fine, and there weren't any signs of forced entry. That day, we went out and interviewed maybe 20 or so people, and Vasquez canvassed the place once we got inside. Nothing. The place was pristine. Cash register locked. Interviewees all giving the same story.
And what story was that?
Anyone who had seen him the day before said it was a perfectly ordinary day. Gerald had been his chipper old self, and he locked up the store as usual at 7 p.m.
Did anyone witness him at all between 7 p.m. and opening the next day?
Not a soul. We even talked to the guy who seemed like Gerald's right-hand man in running the store. He even had a key. Mitchell Hart, I think his name was. For someone who knew our victim well, he didn't have anything helpful to add. Say he didn't have a clue where Gerald normally goes after closing, besides home. He also took us to Gerald's apartment, right above the store. But when we knocked, there was no answer.
I wonder if anyone else has a key besides this Mitchell guy. Maybe Gerald was mugged and someone pickpocketed him.
It'll be right out of the ne'er-do-well's playbook. Mug an old guy in an alley, steal his keys, rob his place, then lock up on the way out. That's why right now, our first priority is to get into that cash register. If money is missing, that'll simplify everything and give us a little direction, for Gerald's case at least. The address of Gerald's bookstore is 225 Main Street. Go take a look around for yourself.
Nice. I hope we can go there. Love bookstores. Been waiting for this demo. Nancy Drew fans are feasting this year with fan-made games. So true. There's so many different people, creators that are coming out with some good stuff. Can you tell me more about Terrence Davies?
Can you tell me more about Terrence Davies?
Terrence just turned 15 a few months ago. If he was any younger, all the cops in the county would be swarming around this case like flies to rotten lunch meat. He's right at the age where the chief can shrug his disappearance off as a rebellious kid doing rebellious kid things.
Does Terrence have any history of running away or causing trouble?
Not according to his mother, at least not according to what we could piece together through the tears. Either way, we suspect she views her son through some rose-colored glasses, because interviews from fellow students and teachers at his high school painted a slightly different picture of him.
Did they describe him as some kind of bully?
Nah, nothing like that. He seems well liked, even by the teachers who call him disruptive and fidgety in the same breath. But it still doesn't make him the little angel his mother described.
What exactly has he done?
You name it. He had a rebellious streak in middle school according to the school documents, suspended multiple times, never hurt anyone or anything like that, but played hooky a lot. Pulled the fire alarm once and also called a fake bomb threat in as a joke in the 7th grade.
Oh, wow.
Okay, then. I can kinda see where the chief is coming from.
But even if Terrence is just falling back into old habits, we still need to track him down for his mother's sanity. And by extension, ours.
What's his family life like?
It's just him and Mrs. Davies. No siblings, no father in the picture. Explains why she's so attached.
Could you tell if there was any strain in their relationship?
Who knows? From the sound of it, they spend more time together than an average mother and teenage son duo. But can't see under the surface.
Well, when and where was Terrence last seen?
Teachers, classmates, and friends all said he left school at 3 p.m. with the rest of the kids. He told his friends he was going hiking, which they said was a regular thing he'd do. And no one has heard from him since.
Did anyone say where he normally hikes?
No, there are hundreds of trails around this area, not to mention the woods and cliff. He could have gone anywhere that day. We'll get you in contact with Mrs. Davies. Once she calms down a bit, I'm sure she'll give us more to work with. Not sure how much luck you'll have with her, but feel free to give her a call. Phone number is 203-555-0927.
Perfect.
Can you tell me more about the diner woman?
Yes, Jane Dell. I wanted to call her Victim X. I thought it was catchy. But you know, protocol. She's our shakiest case by far. Called in missing by a waitress just because she decided not to get breakfast at the Sunrise Diner for a couple mornings? No wonder the chief won't give us the time of day.
But the waitress thought she had good enough reason to notify the police. So there must be something to it.
It's true that she's genuinely concerned. Said that the very few times Jane didn't show over the past couple years, she leave little notes on napkins with the tip the day before. Not this time.
She really ate at the same diner every single day for years? It must have some incredible food.
I had a case of food poisoning that would suggest otherwise. I guess that she went there for the company, but our caller said that she was the quietest woman she'd ever met. Over those years, none of the diner workers could even get a first name out of her.
Wow.
Maybe she liked the atmosphere of the place?
There's a wall with a mounted moose head that would suggest otherwise. I get it though. Being the hustle and bustle without being part of it has its charm.
If she wasn't there to hang out with the waitresses, what did she do every single morning?
Read books, lots of them. And not just the type with shirtless cowboys on the cover, but books with real substance, textbooks even, and all subjects, especially history. The waitresses said that Jane would set up every day in the same booth, take a few books out of her bag, and read and take notes while she ate.
Interesting. I wonder if doing this was work-related or a hobby. What did you investigate, and who did you interview in regards to Jane?
What can we investigate? No one knows her name, address, place of work, family, acquaintances. We examined her favorite booth at the diner and interviewed everyone who works there. All we know is that she's been coming there for roughly 3 years, is quiet, reads a lot, and has tried everything on the menu.
None of the workers said she was acting differently the last day she was seen?
No one was paying enough attention to remember. But one of the waitresses did hold on to what's currently our shred of evidence, a napkin with some chicken scratch. She was planning to return it to Jane the next day, but you know how that story ends.
Did she frequent any other locations besides the diner?
My only guess would be a library. Owning all those books would cost an arm and a leg. Thing is, Carlisle doesn't have its own library, and there are too many to count in neighboring towns.
Wow. This is like trying to track down a ghost.
You're telling me. All I can say is keep an eye open while you're investigating the other two. That's the best we can do right now. I'll send the napkin along with the other documents. So, Penelope, now that you know more about what we're dealing with here, what's going on through your head?
I wonder if she knows the bookshop owner guy that also disappeared, because obviously if she reads a lot of books, maybe she's been in there. Is there any way you can play the demo? Yes, it is available on, so I know that on the Instagram page for it, so if you just search on Google Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit, you should be able to find it. I can actually, let me look at and see what her Instagram page is called. It's not called that, it's called Julia, so JuliaHDCG. And it's Default Cube Games is the name of her studio, and she has a link there to play it, but it's on itch.io, itch.io. She has the demo on there, and it should be on Steam in a few days as well, I think. This is called Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit. It's a demo of a new game coming out soon that is inspired by Nancy Drew. Don't think the disappearances are related, but these people are still victims. I don't think these people are victims of any crime at all. So here's my thing. So the old man, I don't know. Like, so I feel like there could be a reasonable explanation, but then I feel like that would be a very boring game. This is just me thinking from a story perspective. So I do think there obviously is some kind of crime, but I don't know. I have a feeling maybe a couple of these are a crime and one is not, or something. Do I think they're related? Ooh, I think, I don't know. I kind of feel like a couple of them might be related, but also maybe not. Breakfast for dinner. Ooh, that sounds really good. What's everybody having for dinner, by the way? I always ask you guys that. We're having spaghetti. Spaghetti. I know it's not Monday, but we're having spaghetti anyway. Disappearances are related. Okay.
I think the disappearances are related. In a town this small, with barely any history of crime, it just seems too unusual to just be coincidence. Even if we don't see any links between the victims yet, once we dig deeper, I'm fairly certain we will.
Interesting hypothesis. We'll see if it holds up. But first things first, keep an eye out for those reports we'll be sending.
Thanks, Sergeant. I guess it's time for me to get out there and start playing detective.
Good luck. Call us anytime. And thanks again for coming up here. Having a new nose around to sniff out leads might be exactly what we need.
Perfect. Ooh, I like the music. Is the music too loud, by the way? Okay, so TV remote. You guys were saying use the TV remote on the TV. I mean, I did use it on the TV, but like try to click different buttons or something. All it does is turn the TV on and off. So it doesn't look like it actually, yeah, it doesn't actually do anything. I think we need to have some kind of a VHS. Music's good? Okay, good. Homemade Chipotle bowl for dinner, yummy. Freddy's frozen custard state burgers, delicious. That sounds so good. Okay, so wait, we have a couple other people to call, don't we? Explore my room. Oh, that's cool. Find the pin, we did that. Explore the rest of the apartment building, haven't done that yet. I did this, right?
That's not done yet.
Guess not. Ooh, we can visit the bookstore. Open Gerald's cash register. Give Eileen Davies a call. Ooh, I want to go to the bookstore. Let me out. I want to go to the bookstore. Oh, there we go. Oh, so this is where I'm at. Okay. That would have been, it would have been maybe helpful to say, like, I don't know, addresses or something at the top. I was kind of confused. I thought this was a piece of paper I found with an address on it and I couldn't go anywhere, but you can go to different addresses. It basically lists them here. Chili's, nice. Going to meet coworkers for dinner. We're going to go to the local food carts. Ooh, yummy. We're closed. Not me just barging in. Ooh,
Hey,
this is cozy.
You! Excuse me.
Breaking and entering. Oh, hello.
Miss, I think you might have the wrong address.
Thanks for your concern. But no, this is...
Sorry, let me rephrase. Bookstores, generally speaking, are for those who can read.
What?
The front door. There is a sign
Oh.
that states in perfect English that this store is closed.
Interesting observation from a guy sitting alone in a closed door. I know I actually have special permission to be here. What if I told you in perfect English that you're sitting in what may be a crime scene?
And what if I told you, in perfect English, that you're sitting in what may be a crime scene?
That was either a thinly veiled threat or you're here because of the investigation.
You got it. The letter,
Edward Norton, I'm dead.
I'm Penelope Pendrick, here on behalf of the Carlisle Police, regarding Gerald Cook.
I apologize for doubting your ethics and literacy. The name's Mitchell. Under usual circumstances, I helped Gerald run novel books, but now I'm useless.
Mitchell Hart. The sergeant mentioned you to me.
You have a key to the store. Conversely, having someone who knows Gerald.
Conversely, having someone who knows Gerald well will be much more useful than you realize. You'll have plenty of chances to help us.
I already told them everything I know, which has clearly led nowhere.
Can you describe to me the last time you saw Gerald that day?
Like I told the cops, it was a completely normal day. I was sitting here for an hour or so before closing time, and then at 7 o'clock helped corral any stragglers out of the store. I said goodnight to Gerald, who was doing the usual nightly organizing and pencil pushing, and headed home.
So he wasn't acting unusually in any way?
Not at all. Albeit the store was having a busy streak, which kept Gerald pretty occupied. So no downtime to shoot the breeze.
Okay. Thanks for the information.
This is Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit. It's a new game, but this is just a demo. And it's inspired by Nancy Drew, which is why it looks very similar. Would you mind if I ask more questions? Would it be okay if I take a look around?
Would you mind if I asked you some more questions?
Ask away.
What do you usually do to help Gerald run the store?
You mentioned the store being busy the day Gerald disappeared. Abnormally busy?
You'd be surprised how much traffic this place gets. A day like that happens at least twice a week.
Gerald sounds like a real business mastermind running such a successful little mom-and-pop shop.
I wish he were here. He'd get a kick out of being called a business mastermind. He's not a businessman at heart, but he's got a way of making everyone feel like family. It's like he runs a community center, not a bookstore.
What do you usually do to help Gerald run the store?
Sit in this corner all day? Not even kidding. If a customer has a question on where to find something, I locate it for them on the shelves. I also give suggestions of good reads based on what kind of genres they're looking for. Classics, thrillers, historical fictions, how-tos, you name it.
Do you have a job besides this? It sounds like you spend a lot of time here.
Technically speaking, I work in an insurance agency, but the past few months they've been cutting my hours. I used to spend time here to relax after work, but when my job situation started to go downhill, Gerald offered to take me on as a part-time employee.
Are you okay financially with the store being closed?
I'm fine. It doesn't concern you.
Thank you, Michaela. Can Penelope demand where Ma is if this is a Ma and Pa shop? She's not as bad as Nancy Drew. Nancy's terrible with that stuff. Has Gerald ever gone on a spontaneous vacation?
Has Gerald ever gone on a spontaneous vacation or trip?
The man is the antithesis of spontaneity. I've known him around 5 years, and he's never left the store out of the blue like this.
The day Gerald went missing, what did you do that evening after you went home at 7 p.m.?
Probably thawed some frozen dinner and watched TV. The new episode of Crypt Diggers would have been on at 8, and then I normally go to bed at 11.
Would it be okay if I took a look around?
Go right ahead. The cop here only did a quick walkthrough. Didn't seem very thorough.
Interesting. Ooh, books. We love books. Chapter 7 of the second sally of our worthy knight Don Quixote of La Mancha. At this instant, Don Quixote begins shouting out. So this is an excerpt from this. I wonder if we need this. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I think we might need it for something later. Or it might just be a fun shout out. Encyclopedia of Gardening. Chapter 1, the basics. National Arbor Day Foundation. Zones, okay. Maybe we have to plant something later. So we looked at those two. What about this one? Oop. A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. Wine shop. Okay. Anything else? Oh, we can go left and right. That's nice. There's nothing else here. And then let's see. This right-hand shelf. I love all the old books they have. They're so beautiful. Ooh, Small Towns of Connecticut. Carlisle. So that's where we are, apparently. And apparently we're from Virginia. Carlisle is best known for its annual Strawberry Festival. Ooh, I just went strawberry picking last week. So fun and so good. I'm just sad that strawberry picking season is so short. This is Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit. So Nancy coded, yes it is. This is a demo. The full game's not out yet. Carlisle's best known. Okay. When the Great Depression devastated the country, the town of Carlisle hoped to raise its citizens' morale through the amusement and sense of community that the Strawberry Festival offered. Carlisle's lesser-known claim to fame, however, came in the form of a distinguished guest. A few years before his death in 1972, the prolific Dutch artist Maurits Cornelis Escher MC Escher! Cool! Visited its shores. If you've ever seen like those really cool like they're like optical illusion type drawings. My brother used to have a big book of MC Escher's works. Using nature and mathematical principles as inspiration, MC Escher's works explored the concepts of tessellations, impossible objects, reflections, symmetry, and perspective. Although Escher only received a fame after his 70th birthday, his artistic works have contributed to advancements in not only art, but also mathematics and engineering. His pieces were often cited in technical papers and studies. During the course of his life, Escher made over 2,000 drawings and sketches and an amazing 448 lithographs and woodcuts. Although he was most well known for these prints and drawings, Escher also designed tapestries and postage stamps, illustrated books, and painted large-scale murals. In 1962, Escher had traveled overseas to deliver a planned series of lectures in the U.S., but due to unexpected complications caused by his failing health, he was forced to remain in the area longer than intended before being able to safely return home. According to sources at the time, a local Dutch-speaking family generously offered their home to Escher during these difficult few months, understandably spent out of the public eye. Regardless, his time spent in Carlisle remains a unique part of its history. For more information on the town of Carlisle and its history, contact John Branham. Ooh, call. So somebody put a note in here, so we probably need to call them. Interesting. Okay. Is that a puzzle over there? Ooh, fun. Fun! Can we do the puzzle? That would be fun. Ooh, and there's chess over here. Al, your move. Jake. P.S. You forgot your glasses. Probably two older men playing chess with each other. It'd be funny if we move the pieces for them. What's over here? New arrivals. David Copperfield. I really like the vibes of this little cozy bookstore. Oh. On the Origin of Species, Charles Darwin. Another famous book. I don't know if we need this for anything either, if it's just for fun. Oop. The Complete Tales and Poems of Edgar Allan Poe. Another probably shout out. I'm guessing maybe the creator likes these books. I don't think that maybe they'll be necessary later, but ooh, we're just going behind the front desk. What is this? Novel books. Crime and Punishment. Customer. So they sold Crime and Punishment to someone. We need to figure out how to open that. Candy! I want to eat a candy. What is this? What the heck? We're gonna be breaking into the calculator? Maybe we need the batteries for something. 40% off. Oh, there's a coat. Oh, wallet. We love you, Grandpa. Oh, that's so sad. Zentra Chiropractic. Wait, who's the... Interesting. Do we have a cell phone? We don't have a cell phone. Connecticut driver's license. Espresso Express. 555 Bean. We need to call that. That'd be funny. Third from top, 6, 7, 8 from left. Okay, this is important. EGZ. Don't forget. Third from top, 6, 7. Okay, we're definitely gonna go look up this book right now. Let's go see. Guess that was his coat. Is this open? Oh, but we can go in there eventually, so we need a key for that. Okay, how do I turn around? Okay, there we go. So we need to go to... Oh, can you imagine doing a puzzle at this peaceful window? That looks so nice. Okay, so if these are the books, third from top, so I'm assuming the third row from the top. 1, 2, third row from the top, and 6, 7, 8 from left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from left. Okay, why can I... Interesting. Oh!
It's stuck.
Ah, we probably need our WD-40.
The can is missing something.
Crap. How do I use the can and the... I would think that the can and the straw would go together, but maybe not. How do I click on thin straw? And I can't drag them to put them together, because I would think you could put them together to make that. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe it doesn't need the straw. Maybe it's something else it needs. So there's definitely a panel there. And that's definitely what we need for the panel. My pre-calc teacher in high school had some MC Escher posters all over her wall. Loved staring at them while her lessons went over my head. I love that. Happy Friday, Princess Emily. My phone case is so cute. Oh, thank you. It was, I don't even remember where I got this, online somewhere. I used to have I made a little shrinky dink that was hanging from this, and it was Gigi from Kiki's Delivery Service, but it fell off, and I was so sad. I need to make another one. Can you click on the can, make it full screen, then click on the straw? Okay, let's see. Click on the can, make it full screen.
The can is missing something.
Oh, you might be right. Oh no, I can't. It looks like I can click on it, but it doesn't tell me. I wonder if I'm supposed to like... That's gotta be what the straw's for, right? I feel like I'm missing something here. And it unfortunately, I don't think there's instructions because this is a demo. Let me save the game actually really quick. I'm just gonna name it mystery. Save. Okay. Can I look at how to? Saving and loading. Oh, inventory and items. Okay, here we go. Okay. Look at items. Items can be examined up close by left-clicking the item thumbnail while the inventory is in look mode. Examine an object to view it in detail or paper. Okay. It's also possible to combine items in the examine window. If an item needs to have another item combined with it, the cursor will display as it needs an item. Okay. To combine items, have the interactable item open in the exam window. Next, toggle into use mode. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Let's see. Then toggle into use mode and then tap this. Okay. That was a little bit complicated. All right. So now I can use it. Perfect. Close. Let's go back to this. Oh, can I? Sorry. Okay, so now we can move them, but I have no idea what they're supposed to be. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm supposed to put them on. Okay. Let's see if we can ask him any more questions. Where did he go? Oh, there he is.
Do you have a key to the cash register?
So that's how you detectives get paid, huh? But no, I don't. Sorry.
Thanks for talking.
Never a problem.
Alright, so that's all he... Oh, I can look over here. But I can't actually look over here. I can look at it, but I can't see anything. What do you guys think about the lock? Where would we find an answer to that? He doesn't have a key, which is interesting. Don't forget. I wonder why there's a skull. Espresso Express. Alright, maybe we should call some of these numbers. Oh, can we go? Oh, we can't go anywhere else. Okay, we can go back to the apartments. Alright, let's see here. Phone. So I guess we gotta go back to our room to use the phone. Wow, we got lots of new phone numbers. Okay. Eileen Davies. Let's call her.
Terrence, is that you?
Oh.
I'm sorry. Mrs. Davies?
Oh, yes, this is she.
My name is Penelope Pendrick.
Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit is the name of the game. The full game is being released later this year. I'm not sure when exactly, but you can look up, if you look up Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit, you should be able to find it online. They have an Instagram page, and Julia is the name of the creator, and this is the demo. And you can play the demo also on the Instagram. They have a link to play the demo. And the demo should come out in a few days on Steam as well. So if you look up Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit on Steam, you should be able to wishlist it. Working with the Carlisle Police.
I know you're going through a lot right now, but I'm working with the police to do everything we can to find your son. If you're feeling up to it, would you mind answering a few questions?
Thank you. I'll do my best.
Poor
Can
lady.
you please describe the entire day he went missing in detail, from morning to evening?
Let's see. I got up at 6:30 as usual and started making breakfast. Terrence sets his alarm for 7 and ate quickly after he got up. He had me sign a permission slip for some field trip, and then he gathered all his school supplies and left. As he was leaving, we argued about some stupid little thing. I think he had left his jacket on the floor. And that was the last time I saw him angry at me. I just keep playing that over and over in my head and hating myself for it. I left work at 5, and he was out when I arrived back, which isn't too abnormal, but when he wasn't home an hour later, I started calling around to his friends' moms. He wasn't over anyone else's house. Then it got dark, and he still wasn't home. That's when I called the police.
Thank you for sharing this with me. I'm sure it's not easy to think about.
Wow, that's crazy. Thank you so much, Princess Emily. Whole look today is giving me life. What a summer vibe. Yeah, I was trying to go for some summer vibes with the yellow today. Espresso Express. Sabrina Carpenter would have loved that. Yes. You mentioned a field trip. Can you tell me more? Yeah, tell me more about the field trip.
You mentioned a field trip. Can you tell me more about that?
It was for his art class. A gallery that they were going to tour that day, not far from here.
Do you remember the name of the gallery?
Something pretentious. Bold decisions, bold and brash. I have the paper around here somewhere. That's right. Bold depictions. 3297 Ocala Street, Oakford, Connecticut.
Thank you. It could be a start.
If you say so.
This is Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit. I would have tagged it on TikTok, but they don't have it available yet as a tag. Yes, this is just a demo. The game will be out later this year.
I heard that Terrence told his friends he was going hiking after school was out. Do you know of anywhere in particular he likes to go?
It could have been anywhere. That boy's practically explored the entire state.
Could he have gotten lost or hurt somewhere in the woods?
No! No, impossible. He was a Boy Scout for years, and he's even taken courses on outdoor survival. This kind of thing is what he lives for.
I have no doubt he's very competent, Mrs. Davies, but sometimes things can happen that are out of a person's control.
I said it's impossible. I know my son.
All right. I'm sorry I came off as implying otherwise. Did anyone mention anything else out of the ordinary that happened at school that day?
No. I don't think so. You know what? I need to go. I can't do this anymore. It's too much. Thinking about that day is too much.
Oh.
Eileen? Are you there? Poor lady.
Honestly, that would be me. Poor thing. This game is giving major Nancy Drew vibes. Yes, so it's not a coincidence that it gives major Nancy Drew vibes. It was inspired by the Nancy Drew games. Actually, I saw in a video from the creator that she originally had written out an entire script for this game, and she pitched it to Her Interactive that made the Nancy Drew games, and they basically just said like, okay, cool, and like they didn't really care that much, and so she eventually decided she wanted to make the game herself. So that's how the game came about. We need more games similar to Nancy Drew since they're basically still. I know. I mean, they still are making games, and I still love the Nancy Drew games. As long as they keep making them, I'll keep playing them. But I love seeing other creators and what they come up with as well. I know, poor lady. Do I do point-click suspense games too? I've not played Dead of Night or Contradiction. I do play a lot of mystery games, so that's my main focus. I don't usually play horror games, but I do play, I do on my own time, but I don't play them on stream. But yeah, so I play Nancy Drew mainly. We're playing through all of the Nancy Drew games on Mondays. We call it Mystery Monday. So you guys that are all usually here, you know, we have a good time on Mondays. We all get together and play Nancy Drew, 4:30 p.m. EST. And I'm on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. And also, what was the other thing I was gonna say? Wednesdays we play other mystery games. So I've been playing Scene Investigators, which has been really good. And on Fridays we usually play Hogwarts Legacy, but because this demo came out today, I really wanted to play it and try it. I had to stop in because you're beautiful and your eye makeup is phenomenal. Oh, thank you so much. I love doing fun eye makeup. That's kind of my other thing. I try to do fun stuff with my makeup each time I stream. Okay, what else can we call? John Branham. Who was that? That was marked down somewhere, wasn't it? This is Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit. It's a demo.
You've reached the phone of John Branham. I'm currently occupied by something that has a slight possibility of being important. So please call again later or leave a message, and I will get back to you at the earliest convenience.
On Mondays we solve mysteries, and Wednesdays too, and sometimes Fridays. You guys know my favorite genre of game is mystery. We need more mystery games. I love mystery games. Yeah, this is Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit. The Return of Obra Dinn. Yes, it is on my wish list, and it's coming up soon. I always take votes on my Instagram stories. If you go follow me over at Instagram, I post on my stories and I take votes, and we do like a poll of what you guys want to see me play on Wednesdays. So right now we're playing Scene Investigators, but I'll take a poll again whenever we finish that, and then you guys can decide. We're wearing the same shirt. No way! I love this shirt. I just got it at Target yesterday and I love it so much. Voice actors aren't too shabby. Yeah, they're doing a great job. That lady that did the mom did really good. Can we call pizza now? Okay, what's on our to-do list? Boop, 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 boop. Okay, explore the rest.
That's not done yet.
Nope. Did that.
That's
nope,
not done
didn't do
yet.
that. We did this. Visit the art gallery, so we can visit the art gallery now. Cool. Unstick the metal. Oh, we did that.
That's not done yet.
Okay, apparently that's not done yet. Okay, we can visit the art gallery. We also can explore, apparently, the room 203 here more. We can explore it more. What else is there in here? We saw the rust thingy. We saw the toolbox. We saw this and we read this, and then that's how we got into the toolbox. I didn't think there was anything else in here. Maybe it's just talking about the rust thing that we need to like look at eventually, I guess. Okay, so let's go to the art gallery. I love the music. Ooh, this makes me think we can come here after hours at some point. Maybe not. Maybe that's just me thinking like Nancy Drew. Ooh, this is pretty. Very modern. Hello.
Welcome to Bold Depictions, miss. Can I offer information on a particular piece or provide a guided walkthrough?
Thank you.
Mother in the
Maybe
background.
some other time. I am actually here on behalf of the Carlisle Police. Would I be able to speak to the owner of this gallery?
Oh, Yes, you're looking at him. Colin Ellison. Pleasure to meet you. How can I help?
I'm Penelope Pendrick. I'm sure you've heard of the investigation of the recent disappearances here in Carlisle. I have reason to believe that one of the 3 missing people was here the same day he disappeared.
Yeah. And?
I'm sorry, what? So you remember meeting 15-year-old Terrence Davies last week?
Oh, too well. Afterward, I googled how to repress a memory.
Can you describe in detail your account of the field trip from start to finish?
Right. Yeah, so the kids and their art teacher were busting at 1. There were about 10 of them total. 9th grade, I think. I started by introducing myself and giving some background on my credentials. Everything was going dandy. They were mostly all paying attention. I led them to the painting closest to the front door, and then went around the room from there, explaining my process, the decisions behind the composition, the deeper meaning, the medium used, and so on, for every piece. After we were going for 15, 20 minutes, a few kids in the back started snickering and whispering to each other. Super irritating. Then, one of those kids raised his hand, so I made the mistake of thinking he had a legitimate question. I called on him, and he was like, "Sir, I was wondering, why do all your paintings suck?" All his brain-dead friends laughed, and the teacher yelled at him, which shut him up, but not long enough. I tried to be professional, but a little while later he was drawing something on an index card. He started throwing little pieces of paper with tomato drawings at me, and his spineless excuse of a teacher didn't even do anything about it. Finally, after his friends started doing it too, the teacher decided to just end the whole trip.
The poor
and take
teacher.
them back to the school.
What's going on with his left chest muscle? Dude, I was thinking the same thing. Dude's dressed like a chef. Can't. No, it was the same problem with the other guy. I'm assuming it's just a glitch with the 3D model. It looks strange. It literally looks like he has a boob on the left-hand side. I don't know why that is. Mr. Libby in the chat, yes. Kid is actually pretty clever, right? Throwing the tomato drawings. I love that. Wonder if she was hoping to bring him back. Who, Colin? Reminds you of Colin, besides his voice from the Venice one. Oh, I could totally see that. Yeah. I don't know why you would want to bring Colin back, though. I mean, he wasn't, like, that popular of a character or anything. Okay. You have to admit the Tomato King is kind of funny. That was really funny.
Okay, you have to admit the tomato thing is kind of funny. Sure, it was frustrating in the moment, but kids do dumb things like that all the time. It's normal.
Looks like the police hired a literal 10-year-old to solve their case. What else do you think is funny? Toilets? Boogers?
All I'm saying is that you should take all this with a grain of salt. They're just goofing around, not attacking you personally.
That's easy coming from someone who clearly hasn't poured their heart and soul into anything. You haven't spent years and thousands of dollars to learn about every aspect of a trade. I try and paint pieces that give others something to admire and wonder about. So, yeah, when people insult something you've put your whole life into, it's a little hard not to take it personally. When I saw his snotty face on the news later that day, not gonna lie, felt kind of cathartic.
So, the official statement for the police is that you had a bad encounter with Terrence. Later that day, he goes missing. And then when the news comes on that evening, you, grab a bag of popcorn and smile? Do I have that right?
Oh, lighten up. I meant metaphorically. I'm sure he's fine. Probably just causing chaos somewhere else for now.
I should go.
Aw, what? Forgot your handcuffs?
Wow, he is really annoying. Okay, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something, I can't remember what it was. Never skip left back day, I'm dead. Literally just thinking he reminds me of knockoff Jeremy Allen White from The Bear. Probably because he's dressed like a chef. Probably. This is Penelope Pendrick in The Art of Deceit. So can we not go in here and look around?
I don't want to go back in there right now.
I really don't either. I just was wanting to look around, but okay. Ooh, those townhouses are cute. All right, let's go back to the bookstore really quick. Okay, is there anything we've missed in here? The Hound of the Baskervilles. We're looking for something relating to those symbols. Oh, I didn't even see these. Greetings from Juarez, Old Mexico. Pueblo, Colorado. Vermont. These are the most random postcards. Greetings from Alabama. Albany, New York. Reno, Nevada. Virginia! Yay! That's where I'm from. Candy, 99 cents. Ooh, can I have one, please? Please, please? Give me one. Rings the bell for no one being there. Okay. So, we can look at this puzzle, but we can't do anything about it. What else is on our checklist? I did explore room 203. I don't know why that's not checking off. Open his couch register, visit the art gallery. Explore novel books.
That's not done yet.
So there's something I haven't seen in novel books yet. Explore the rest of the apartment building. There's also something in the apartment building I haven't seen yet. Phew. Oh, bless me. Okay, what am I missing that I have not seen in here? We saw this. Something up here? Didn't we see? I don't know if we saw a book there. We looked at that. Oop. That's the Tale of Two Cities. Okay, we saw that. I don't know what I could be missing. Oh. Oh, complete guide to shoemaking. Ah, it's a foot. Measuring and shoe size conversion. Interesting. I don't know why we need that. We probably need that later to see about footprints or something. Oh, we saw that already. Oh, that was the number we tried to call, right? Yeah, that person. But there wasn't anybody that answered. Aggression. Giuseppe. That's so funny. Yeah, that's terrible. He's so obnoxious. I know. He was so obnoxious. Maybe when we get the key to the cash register, we can cross it off. Yeah, maybe. That's true. Is there something? Oh. Oh, we can go up here. Oh, interesting. I wonder why that's important. Is there anything over here? This is just flowers and some Sprite or something. We already went over there. Oh. Emergency fire exit. Ooh, hopefully we don't need that. Let's not pull that right now. Okay, let's go up the stairs. Did I have anyone else I was supposed to call? We called John Branham and he didn't answer. We called Eileen Davies. We called Pablo's Pizza. What about 555 Bean? What are the letters? I don't know what the letters are for Bean. Crap. I need like a phone. Let me... Okay. Wait. Oh, crap. Okay. B is 2. 3. 2. N. Where's N? 6. Was it 555 Bean?
Thank you for calling Espresso Express. Stop in for an espresso, macchiato, cappuccino, maraschino, doppio, lungo, ristretto, corretto, con panna, romano, americano, latte, mocha, featuring breve, Vienna, latte macchiato, glace, freddo, frappe, cappuccino freddo, espresso latino, caramel frappe, or Irish coffee. For the complete menu, please visit our website, espressoexpresscarlisle.com. To schedule a birthday party, please stay on the line.
I want to schedule a birthday party. Wait. Okay. Coffee? A coffee place doing birthday parties? Oh, I can set my alarm now. I wonder if I can make it the next day. 6. How do I make this alarm? How do I make it AM instead of PM? Oh, maybe I just have to go all the way up. Ah, there we go. crazy menu, yeah. Cute. I like the little animation. No, it's not Nancy Drew. It is a game. Do I actually have to turn the alarm off? It's a game inspired by Nancy Drew. So it's called Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit. It's not out yet, but this is a demo that I'm playing. And the demo should be available in a few days on Steam, I believe. Right now it's available on itch.io, itch.io. On their, there's a link on their Instagram page, I believe. Irish cream with my espresso as a go-to. Ooh, that sounds good. That was a lot of drinks. Yeah, the creator she actually wrote the script and pitched it to Her Interactive, and they didn't really respond very much at all, or they just said like something like that's nice or something, and so she decided to make the game herself. So yeah, this is her game. Okay, it's a point and click mystery game. So what have we missed in this hotel? Excuse me? What was that? Can I look at that, please? Missing persons report. Oh. Gerald, that is a creepy looking drawing. Gerald Cook, white and balding. Poor guy. White. Okay. Main Street, Carlisle. Polo shirt and slacks. Novel books. Unknown. Call came from Alan Ricky's after Mr. Cook did not open his bookstore at the usual time at 8 a.m. Oh, can I look at the rest of them? This is the kid, Terrence Davies. Okay, born 2001. Blue jeans, red t-shirt, runaway, possibly camping. Call came from mother, Eileen Davies, late in the evening after her son did not return home. And then this is Jane Doe. Date of birth 1970s, possibly. Brown glasses. Hair, black long hair. White blouse, dark pants, Sunrise Diner. Call came from waitress at Sunrise Diner, Lynette Johnson. She described Jane Doe as a study regular of multiple years and considered her absence of 3 days to be concerning. Okay, well that's that. Where was the girl that we tried to talk to? Was she upstairs? No, she was down here, wasn't she?
It would be rude to knock now. It would be rude to knock now.
Nancy would knock. Oh, we also got this weird grocery list. Onion, peach, cherries, pomegranate, carrot, 30 grapes, orange, pears, cabbage, 8 bananas, pineapple, plum. I don't know what that's for. Oh, this is bold depictions. Oh, this is a shopping list from... I wonder if we can ask him about it. Why would his shopping list be here, though? I was like Voldemort. Nancy would definitely say it's locked. Oh, for sure. I can't go in. Can I look at this at least? No. Crap. So I can't go in there. I can go back to the bookstore. But I don't think there's anything I've missed in the bookstore. Can I talk to him? I can't even talk to him. What does she say on here? Neighbors a barrel of laughs. Do 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 do. Okay. Oh, our checklist. What was our checklist?
That's not done yet. That's not done yet. That's not done yet.
Something I'm missing in this place. Is there... Wait. On that coffee table, can I click on that? Pride and Prejudice? No. There's also all this. What would I possibly use to open the cash register? Oh, I haven't looked at this bookshelf, have I? Oh, Jane Eyre. I've read Jane Eyre. quite an interesting story. Is there, oh, more books up here? Oh, The Divine Comedy. Okay. Oh, there's another one. The Count of Monte Cristo. That's one I need to read, but I haven't. Thank you so much for the follow. Okay, so we saw all that. So then does it check it off because I saw all those? Where did it go? Notes?
That's not done yet.
Nope. We also saw this. Forgot your glasses. And we looked behind the desk, but we didn't really see anything back here, right? We just saw this receipt. Boop, 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 boop. Crime and Punishment was bought by someone. We can't open that yet. And also this. I don't know what we're supposed to do with that. We can't open it either. And then this, we saw his wallet. Espresso Express. That, which we looked at. Wait. What is the alphabet? What do you guys think the alphabet has to do with it? E, G, Z, I, U, Z, P, D, M, U, Z. Might have to do with the door behind that you said you couldn't open just yet. Maybe? If you go back to the missing persons papers, there was something on the side after looking. Oh, wait. Missing persons papers? Oh, how do I... Oh, right here? What is this? Oh, that's the napkin. That was her last scribble on a napkin. That's obviously coordinates for something. But for what? 555 back? Should we call that? 555 back. And this we can't open, right? Yeah. 555 back. Crap, I gotta look at the phone again. B is 2. C. K is 5.
Zetner Chiropractic, the crack that smiles back. Our hours are 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday. Please visit our website to schedule an appointment or use the patient portal for billing and messaging. Thank you.
That was horrific. The rectangles around the border seem like bookcases. Yes, so we already figured that out. So this is Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit. It's a game inspired by the Nancy Drew games, and this is a demo. So we already figured that out. So it was pointing to a specific bookcase, and we went to it. And behind those books, there's 3 turning dials, and they have like symbols on them, like a sun, a cloud, wind. So we're trying to figure out what we're supposed to put in there. I don't know what we're supposed to put in there. Yeah, this is quite the demo. Nothing is done yet, according to you, Penelope. I know, right? Did you already check out room 203 from the apartment complex? Wait, didn't I go to room 203? Isn't that the one that has the stuff in it? The, tools and stuff? 203? Wasn't that this one? Yeah. So this is 203. We came in here. Might be something I'm missing, but I don't think so. So we can look in this box. Oh, we didn't look in here. Eye screws. Oh, I guess we don't need those. So we looked in here and we saw that, which was for the toolbox. It was for opening the toolbox. We also looked at this, and then we saw this in the background, which was for how to remove rust, which we're probably going to need later at some point. And then there's nothing else to look at. So it better let me check that off, because that's ridiculous. That box was the last thing. I could never go to a chiropractor. I'm 100% sure I'll be one of those people who end up tooting during the session. I'm dead. That would be so funny and so embarrassing. I was listening to a video from a lady on TikTok today who does waxing, like bikini waxing and stuff. And she was talking about hygiene. So she was like, that was like her whole video was on hygiene. But it was really funny because she said that people, when they come in like farting, she's like, oh yeah, that happens all the time. She's like, obviously I don't enjoy it, but she's like, it's just part of the job. I was like, oh, she's like, inevitably when you're like in a position like that, you know, it's going to happen. Okay. So, do any of the books have those symbols? We can go back and look. So, explore the rest of the apartment building. I guess we can't do that yet. Okay, so let's go back to the book place. Novel books. Oh, did we look at this bookshelf? Oh, we can't look at that one. Okay. So any of the books have those symbols. So the symbols, first let's look at the symbols really quick. So the symbols are a sunshine, wind, water, moon, rain, clouds. So that's basically what we're on the lookout for. There's something else up here. Okay, we already looked at these. And there was one, there's the gardening one. Oh, maybe it's the gardening one? No. Zones. 2, 3, 4. Okay. This just has a knight on the front of it. Oops. Mouse keeps getting stuck. Okay, go this way. Nothing here. This one is A Tale of Two Cities, which I don't think has anything to do with anything. Oops. Nothing there. The shoemaking one obviously has to do with feet and shoes. This has this one that's on Connecticut, which talked about MC Escher. I don't see anything else. And then there's this shelf over here, which has this, Jane Eyre. And it has this, which is the Divine Comedy. So I don't think it's coming from the books. We also can look at the globe, but we can't do anything with it, which is interesting. We also can't talk to him anymore. Nothing else over here. Nothing else on the posters around the room. Oh, what's this? Can we look at the... We can't look at that. Okay, I was gonna say, is that painting important? What about the letters? Would they go with the zones? Oh, so the letters, that's right. So where did that go? So this is the letters. So E, G, Z, I, U, Z, P, D, M, U, Z. And a skull. Don't forget. I don't know. The letters going with the zones. So the zones from the planting book? There is a skull. Do we think the skull has to do? The book with the skull on it? Wait, is there a book with a skull on it? Where? Which book was that? Ooh, is there any more books over here? Origin of Species, that's a bird. Edgar Allan Poe. The skull is blue and the letters are blue. Okay, so maybe it's a blue book then? My mouse keeps getting stuck. How do I go this way? Okay. Well, I haven't seen any books that look like that. I can only pick up certain books. I can't pick up all the books. Unless I'm forgetting something. Might spell something with the arrow. The skull on the table doesn't do anything. Oh, yeah, you're right. The skull is on the table. Oh, there's this circular thing here on the table. Huh, I wonder if that means something, but we can't look at it fully. Is it 2 instead of Z? Maybe. got waxed twice earlier this year and flinched so much. Yeah, it's quite the experience. I did it before our wedding. Yeah, it was painful. It's a cipher. Okay, so we need to use this, but how can we use this if we can't see what it friggin' says? I guess we need to write it down on a piece of paper. Where's my notebook? All right, let's see here. So, make my own cipher, I guess. So it goes... So I took a picture of what the paper says. So E equals what? LMNOP. This doesn't even make any sense. HIJKLMNOPQ. Oh, QRST. So E would be T then? And then G would be... Looks like everything else is alphabetical. So G would be... Where's G? So we locate the letter on the first row and then it equivalates to the second row. It's the whole alphabet in a circle on the first row. It also is on the second row, but it's slightly off center to the first row. Okay, so we'll try both ways and we'll see. So G, where's G on here? So W, X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So G is here next to the E, and the E was a T beneath it. So T, U. So U. And then Z is N. And I U, V, W, X, Y, Z, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So if E was a T, G, E, F. Wait. Where's the F? Oh, this is the F. Wait, did I get that wrong? So, P, O, P, Q, R, S, T. So that was for F. I got that wrong. So E is gonna be S. E is gonna be S. So S. That makes more sense because now it spells sun. Okay, so I is gonna be E, F, G. So F equals what is the next letter? T? So F equals T. G equals U. H equals V. Okay, I equals T, V, W. So W is the next one. And then, yeah, E should be S, yeah. Okay. Make your own cipher on paper? Yeah. I know, that's what I was trying to do originally, but I feel like, so now that I'm writing it down, that might be helpful. So I equals W, H, I, J, K, L, M, and that would be X, Y, Z, A, N, O, P, Q. Okay. So then it would be B, C, D, E. Okay. So then the next letter is, so we have sun, W. So U is S, T, U. Okay, so E, F, G, H, I. Okay, so I think it's probably going to be wind. So, and then Z we know is N. Yeah, it's going to be wind. And then P is D, I'm guessing. P is D. Yeah, P is D. Okay, so sun, wind, and then D, M, U, Z. So D is... T. Okay, S. What's before S? R. Q. Okay. So then D is R. It's probably rain. M is A. U is I. And Z is N. Yep, it's rain. So sun, wind, rain. We did it! Okay. Wow, that was difficult. Sun, wind, rain. Let's go back this way. And oh wait, sorry, it's not over here. It's on the bookshelf. Let's go back to this. Sun, wind, rain. So sun, wind, rain. Ah! Clapping all around for everyone. Thank you guys so much for your help. Okay, so now let's go back. This key is probably, it's either for the door back there or it's for the cash register. It might be for the cash register. Let's see. Let's see if it's for the cash register first. It's for the cash register. Now, why did we need to open the cash register? Was there any particular reason? I have no idea. Okay, but we got it done. We did it. We can check it off.
That's not done yet.
That's not done yet. Explore the rest of the apartment
That's not
building.
done yet.
Okay. So we still have to do that. Still have to do that. So I don't understand why we opened this. Was this for any particular reason? Okay. Can we talk to him again?
Everything okay? You look a little grim.
You opened the register to be paid? Dead. You wish. This is Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit. This is a demo. The full game will be out later this year. I'm not sure the exact release date. And it was inspired by the Nancy Drew games. Did you know that Gerald's coat is still here?
Did you notice that Gerald's coat is still here?
Sure, but it's been unseasonably warm. Not really coat weather.
Well, it's not the coat I'm worried about. It's that his wallet is still in the pocket, with money and his driver's license.
Oh.
I took a look inside the cash register. Whatever happened to Gerald didn't involve a robbery.
Are you saying that someone out there targeted Gerald because of some personal vendetta? That's insane. That'd be like going after Santa Claus.
We don't know that at all. We've only just ruled out one possibility.
Well, this isn't great news.
I'm sorry. Try and stay positive, okay? There's still so much we don't know. There could still be a perfectly innocent explanation to all this.
Okay. So we still need to explore
That's not done yet.
the book place and explore the rest of the apartment building, whatever that means. I know, odd comparison. Santa Claus, okay. Don't bring Santa into this. Okay, so let's go back to the apartments. Just hop on for a minute. What is the game? It is Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit. So it is a demo. The full game will be out later this year. It is made by someone who is a fan of the Nancy Drew games, so that's why it looks so similar to Nancy Drew. Okay. All right, so we haven't explored everything there's to explore here, apparently. Oh, we can look at these. I don't know why that's important. That's a dead end. We can't go back there. We can look at the wastebasket, but we already did that. We already looked at pretty much everything down here, I think. Oh, can we look at this picture on the wall? No. Okay. Let's go back up here. And she's in 102. Nothing. Just go around trying all the doors. We should just try all of them to see if there's anybody we can talk to. Let's go upstairs. So we know 203 is down here. We also know these weird wires are sticking out of the wall. Can I look at the wires? No, I can't. Okay. We know that's like that. Maybe we should see if we can say anything else to the detective on the phone. I don't think there's anything else in here that we've missed.
Police Department. Sergeant Russell speaking.
Um,
I opened the novel book's cash register. It was still full. And to top it off, Gerald's coat and wallet are still in the store.
What? Oh, Basket! You need your eyes checked. Remind me to assign you to interviews next time. Good work. Whatever happened to Gerald was not premeditated on his end. It's a start.
I went to Novel Books and met Mitchell Hart.
Great. What are your thoughts?
A quaint little store. Certainly doesn't look like a crime scene. As for Mitchell... He seemed genuinely frustrated that he couldn't be more helpful to us.
Strike up some more conversation with him. No doubt that'll lead to more personal information about Gerald that Mitchell wouldn't think to bring up in an interview-type setting.
I got to chat with Eileen Davies. She was only willing to talk for so long, but I did learn that Terrence attended a field trip to an art gallery the day he went missing. She gave me the address, so I went to check it out, and... oh boy.
Did something happen?
I met the owner, Colin Ellison, and asked him about the field trip. According to him, Terrence was kind of a terror during the tour.
Terrence the Terror?
Colin was generally spitting venom while he recounted what happened. And to put the cherry on top, he described seeing Terrence on the news later that day as cathartic.
That's concerning. Did you get the impression that Colin could be physically violent when angry? Or is he more bark and no bite?
I don't know. He doesn't come across as the type to get his hands dirty.
Either way, keep an eye on him and see if you can find out more.
Thanks for talking.
Keep doing what you're doing, Penelope.
Okay. You order pizza yet?
Now isn't the best time.
Please. Okay. I haven't eaten in a day and a half in the game. I think it is the best time. Eileen Davies, can we try to talk to her again?
Hello?
Hi, Mrs. Davies. It's Penelope again. How are you holding up?
As well as can be expected.
Poor
I was
lady.
wondering, did you receive any phone calls from Terrence's school the day of the field trip? Before it was clear that he was missing.
No, but I would have been at work until 5, so it's possible I missed it. Why?
I had a chance to talk to the owner of the art gallery, the one who gave the tour, and
There'd been an incident.
there'd been an incident.
Oh, really? What happened?
Long story short, Terrence was playing the peanut gallery during the tour. Having his art mocked kind of rubbed the owner, Colin Ellison, the wrong way.
That's not an incident. Just a teenager being a teenager.
Well, the phrasing isn't important. I just felt the obligation to let you know that Mr. Ellison does not have a kind opinion of your son.
He was that angry about Terrence.
Between that and the coincidental timing, I think we may have our first suspect.
Well, thank you for letting me know. I can't say it's consoling, but it's something.
Okay, Eileen. Thank you for your time. I'll call you if we find out anything new.
Okay.
Yes, I played The Root Trees Are Dead. I have the full playthrough of that up on my YouTube channel if you want to check it out. I had a lot of fun playing that one. It was hard. That was a hard game. Yes, this is Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit. It is a demo for a game that is going to be released later this year, and it was inspired by the Nancy Drew games. Okay, so what are we missing here, guys? What are we missing?
Weird.
Whenever someone yells, it reminds me of the angry guy from Cat Bouquet. Drama. Ordered pizza from Marco's. All your talk of pizza made me crave. I know, I feel like pizza now. I want to go order some pizza. Okay. Already looked at this. What could we possibly be missing in this whole, like, apartment area? I don't understand. We do have this, this list. Shopping list. That's from Bold Depictions. But I don't know what that is for. I have a feeling we don't need that yet, maybe. Apparently there's something else we need to be looking at in this apartment complex. We saw this. We obviously saw that. I don't know. We looked at these. We also saw her, she had this, which is like coordinates for something, but I don't know how that helps us. And we also tried to talk to this girl again. She didn't answer. Maybe there's a room that we're able to go in that we haven't tried yet. I mean, maybe I should just try all the rooms. No clue where they would tell us what. Yeah, I don't know where the fruit and veggie thing would be needed. She might be in a different room on the first floor. No, I think that's her room, because all of these are not giving me the knock option. That's the only one that I'm able to knock. So I think that is her room. This is the first floor too. And then this is the second floor. Did she release the whole game on accident? It's a long demo. It is a really long demo. But I mean, the Nancy Drew games are like 6 hours long, so probably is gonna be a long game, I'm guessing. Okay, so none of that worked. And we know that 203 is available, so we don't need to go in there. Might be a code for something. Yeah. Only some of the fruits and veggies had numbers in front. Oh, really? 39843135227950. Oh, maybe it's for the art place. Maybe I need to go there at night. Maybe that's a thing. Let's go back downstairs. Let me see if I can set my alarm for evening time and what that does. How would I feel having to play all this over again? I mean, I wouldn't love that. I'd also know, I would know what to do, but yeah, I wouldn't love playing this all over again. When I get the whole game. Got so sucked in that I forgot it was only a demo. How soon is the full game coming out? I don't know. I think soon, but I don't know how soon. I don't think she's given an official release date. Maybe she has. Maybe I haven't been paying attention. I just had eyelash go in my eye. Okay, let's set our alarm for... Why is it not evening time? Why does it look so light outside? Do I need to make it like middle of the night?
Nighttime is for sleeping.
Oh, so we can't get up that late. Interesting. Okay. Can't do anything there. All that does is rattle the door. I also don't think... Oh, I can go over here. Gallery hours. Monday to Sunday. Oh, maybe I need to come back during hours so I can talk to him more. Let's go back to the apartments. 10 to 6. So let's go back. Let's open this. Oh wait, what am I doing? Calling for the alarm. Alarm, we need it to be time. No, alarm. Hour. 10 o'clock is when it opens. Set. Yeah, do you guys like a long demo? This is Penelope Pendrick, or do you prefer a shorter demo? Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit. It's a demo for a game coming out soon. It's inspired by the Nancy Drew games. Okay, let's see now if he's available.
I don't want to go back in there right now.
Apparently not. I want to go back in there. Okay. Love a short demo. Keeps me in suspense and makes me really want to get the game. Yeah, I feel like I would probably prefer a short demo. And also talking about replaying. If you have to replay a lot of this, it might be difficult. Oh, we can talk to him. Oh, wow.
How was Gerald's health? Physical and mental.
I don't know what drug he's on, but that man has energy. I'm jealous, and I'm 25 years younger than him. I do see him eat kale chips with his lunch, though, so maybe not that jealous.
What about his mental health?
Nothing has ever raised any red flags. Although his generation isn't much for talking about those kinds of things. You know, feelings.
What exactly is your relationship to Gerald? Are you close personally or more like business partners?
As close as two heterosexual men can get. During slow hours, we chat about books, current events, politics, conspiracy theories, sports, movies. The list goes on. Oh, and gossip about old man drama. Carl always cheats at chess and thinks no one is onto him. Everyone is onto him.
Do you ever talk about your personal lives?
Not really. So like I said, as close as two heterosexual men can get. I don't have a personal life to share anyway. But Gerald, he has an entire lifetime behind him. I'll admit I've always been curious about his past.
I agree, it's very long. I feel it should have cut off after you got the register key. Yeah. Did they have any other games by this creator that are like this? No, this is actually her first game. But we just played Alex Hill, which was a similar type of game by a different creator. So Alex Hill and the Whispers at White Oak Inn. So Whispers at White Oak Inn. Highly recommend that one if you like Nancy Drew type games. And then there's a couple other creators that will be releasing games similar to this as well. Yeah, it's definitely giving Nancy Drew. It was inspired by Nancy Drew. Ooh, Default Cube Games, welcome in. So fun watching me play. Oh, thank you. I am running out of time for today. I might have to play more on Monday. Does Gerald have any family?
Does Gerald have any family? There was a picture of his granddaughters in his wallet.
Really? I always wondered if he had kids out there somewhere.
He never mentioned his family to you? That seems odd.
Maybe to us, but Gerald's naturally a very private person. Not in an intentional hiding information kind of way. He just steers away from topics like that. Why? I don't know, but I respect his privacy.
I wish there was a way we could let his family know what's going on.
The number of cooks in the United States is probably enough to fill 3 phone books alone. Not to mention married names.
It'll basically be over after this? Oh, okay, good to know. Did the police check Gerald's home address?
Did the police check Gerald's home address?
He lives directly upstairs. I took them to the door, but that was the best I could do. They knocked a few times, got ladders, and looked through the windows from the outside. They had a pretty good view of the main apartment and the bathroom. From what they could see, there was no sign of him.
Can they get a warrant if they think there's a chance a person inside might need help?
No idea. But a busted door without appropriate justification sounds like a nasty lawsuit waiting to happen.
Thanks for talking.
Never a problem.
Interesting. I'm curious, Default Cube Games, do you guys have a release date for the game? A lot of people have been asking that about a release date. Is it like, and even if you have like an estimate, like in the next few months or something. Always looking for good mystery games, yes. What games did I recommend? I was just talking about Alex Hill is another game that has come out recently. Alex Hill Whispers at White Oak Inn is on Steam. And then also, what was the other one I was saying? I was just saying there's other creators that are coming out with games soon that are similar to Nancy Drew games, which is really exciting. Yeah, I can't think of any other ones off the top of my head. mystery games are few and far between, honestly, again, that are not horror games. One of my absolute favorites is This Bed We Made. If you've not played that one, I absolutely love that game. It's set in the 1950s. You're a maid at a hotel. You have to clean the rooms and you discover a murder. And I love that one so much. And the music and everything is so good. Okay, so what else is on our checklist?
That's not done yet.
Okay, so we can't check those off yet.
I know it's early, but I could really go for some sleep.
Oh.
I'll get back to work tomorrow.
It'll be released sometime in the fall. Haven't 100% nailed it down yet. Good to know. Okay, that I just kept saying later this year, so I guess I was accurate. Later this year at some point. Okay, so we need to go to sleep. Yeah, This Bed We Made is so good. I'm really loving the music in this game. It's very, very nice. Okay. Let's go in here and go to sleep. That thing above the bed worries me. Would not want to sleep under that. Wait, why do I always go to the phone when I need to go to sleep? Okay, alarm. Oh my. Oh no! I knew that thing was gonna freaking fall! No! The place is crumbling around us. Wait, so what happened? Oh, you completed the demo to keep up with Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit. There you guys go! So this was Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit. Highly enjoyed this demo. It was so fun. I predicted the future. It wasn't hard to predict. I was like, ooh, that ceiling's looking pretty bad. Yeah, so you can wishlist it on Steam. And I think this demo, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this demo is going to be available in a few days on Steam as well. And yeah, I got this from itch.io, so itch.io. They have a link to it in their Instagram. Yeah, this was excellent. I loved this. The music was great. Voice acting was great. Story is intriguing. Definitely excited to hear more. Yeah. Ideal length for demos. What did you say was the ideal length? Used to play hour demos and they were way too short. Ah, really? What's an ideal length? I don't know what an ideal length would be for a demo. I mean, I feel like this was pretty good. I mean, this was exactly 2 hours for what we played. I was concerned it was going to go on longer, but I think 2 hours is great. Honestly, it would have taken me shorter amount of time. There was a couple things that weren't super clear. Like I got stuck with the WD-40 spray, putting the straw on it, which that was just me needing to read the instructions. But then also, what was the other thing we got stuck on for a while? Oh, the cipher. So the skull on the table where we had to do the cipher thing. Because you couldn't see the cipher completely, I didn't know that we were supposed to, like, I knew there was a table with letters on it, but I didn't know that we were supposed to use that. But I kind of liked that it was covered up because then you had to like figure it out yourself. And the note had a clue for the skull and we figured it out, so. Good timing, perfect timing. Yeah, it was great timing. What did you guys think? I loved it. I thought it was really, really good. Very excited for more. Alrighty. So that was Penelope Pendrick in the Art of Deceit, and unfortunately we don't have any time for Hogwarts Legacy because that took up all of our time. But I will see you guys on Monday. We're going to be playing Nancy Drew. Love my Nancy Drew. Monday we'll be back for Mystery Monday. As you guys know, we are playing through all of the Nancy Drew games in order, and we're currently on Trail of the Twister, and I think we're going to finish it this Monday. And if we finish it, we will be starting my favorite Nancy Drew game, which is Shadow at the Water's Edge, and I'm very excited. Yeah, so we'll be playing that on Monday, and then on Wednesday we'll be continuing Scene Investigators. We started, if you guys missed it, go check out on my YouTube channel, Scene Investigators that we just played. It was very interesting. But we just started they gave us a bonus case. We unlocked a bonus case on Scene Investigators, and it's in a mansion, and there was a murder, and you have to figure out what happened, and I'm very excited about that on Wednesday. I've been thinking about it past couple days. So anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out today and being here with me. I had a lot of fun. I'm very excited for this full game to come out. And yeah, I will see you guys on Monday. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Alrighty. Bye-bye.